And the Rush Hunt Club has the biggest bucks, so there's a lot of bucks that travel through this area. I believe they got one big buck here this year, maybe two. I can't remember, honestly. It's really nice. It's got some rolling hills on this 10 acres and then a creek that runs through it. It's pretty close to the highway, as you can probably tell. It produces really big bucks. There's a big farm beside it, and I don't think anybody hunts. So they use it through as a funnel. But I'm done hunting here. I gotta get going. So far, my plan is to go back to the cabin tonight, where I saw those deer yesterday. I'm kind of hesitant because they all kind of spotted me. I have to be very, very careful if I go there because they're all going to be very edgy. But more likely, I'll see you there. Unfortunately, this is my last hunt. I was going to hunt one more day, but I got an infection in my eye somehow. I'm going to get up and leave first thing in the morning before it gets worse. I went to the hospital earlier today and got some medication for it, but it hurts really bad. It looks way worse in the video than it does in my mirror. Keep your fingers crossed, man. I need help. I need whatever it takes to get a deer. I've been hunting almost 4 months. I only got a doe to show for it, and I could have shot more does, but anyway, I'm still at the cabin. I'm a little earlier today, so if the deer come out the same time as yesterday, then we got about 45 minutes. It's a lot cooler today. It's about 32 degrees. I think it's going to be 17 tomorrow. Would be perfect to hunt. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Everything hurts, so I'm just going to cover my face up and hope for the best. While I was in Ohio, I got a form of pink eye. So I'm back in Lansing now, I'm back where I live, but I can't see today. I can see, but it's really bad. I can only see big letters, and it looks like I'm looking through fog all the time. So when I was down there, I got it, and then I ended up having to go to the hospital. And the hospital told me I couldn't leave, so I was there for an extra 2 days down in Cincinnati. And then they cleared me to come home, came home last night. And then when I woke up this morning, I couldn't see. So it's been a weird trip, man. Started off at ATA, did crazy hunting in January because I used to hunting in January. We had fun, we did a lot of hunting. And then somewhere along the line, I got a virus in my eye, so I don't know if there's more than two, but there's two that's bacterial, which would be from feces in your eye, how they were talking about on the Knocked Up movie where a dude farts in a pillow and then gets pink eye. That's bacterial, and then I have virus in my eye, so mine is I guess it's much worse. It lasts longer, it's more painful. Trying not to go blind. It's gonna be really hard to edit videos if I'm blind. I didn't want the kids to come in here, and I didn't want my wife in here because, you know, there's a lot of flu and going on. I just don't want them being around me. Like, I don't want them to get pink eye. But they're gonna do some tests. I did a vision test, and when I left yesterday, I had my vision was 20/20 in my right eye and 20/25 in my left eye. And today it's like, it's not even close. It's like 20/50 in both eyes. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what vision. I don't know. I think they said 20/50, but I don't know. I'd have to look at the chart again. But I can't see it, so it doesn't matter. Just so you know, like, what's going on. I mean, I was planning on hunting a couple extra days, and the hunting was just heating up because the temperatures were finally getting to the right temperature. I mean, I hunted in one day, it was 64 degrees. You know, so it's just, even though it was late season and there wasn't a lot of pressure, you know, the hunting circumstances weren't really right. They were hot and warm, and then it rained a couple days and thunderstorm one day. And I don't know where I left off, but the doctor just came in. So they're going to dye my eyes and make sure there's nothing like scratches on the outer layer or whatever. And then they're going to do a pressure test. I don't know if it's called a pressure test, but basically they take this pen, it's about the size of my thumb, and I literally like push against my eyeball to see how strong it is. So, and it has like a little meter on it. It's so weird. They did it down in Cincinnati, and it's weird because I guess I never knew this, but like you see from the back of your eye, basically all this stuff up front is literally like an iris of a camera. So it's opening and closing. Your retina's opening and closing like an iris. But what you're seeing from is in the back. I had no idea that's how that was. So it was weird because when they were pushing against my eye, I could literally see it touching my eyeball, and it looked like it was like touching a piece of glass, like right in front of my eyeball. But it was actually touching my eyeball, and they're gonna do that again. It actually doesn't hurt. It's because they put the numbing stuff on there. It's just a weird sensation because you want to flinch. And then the ophthalmologist is coming here to figure out what we're doing with my eyes. It just stinks because I'm going to be behind on this video, and that's the reason for it, is because I'm not going to be able to see everything I need to be able to see, you know, on my computer and so on. I can see my phone if I hold it like 4 or 5 inches from my face, and I can tell what things are, but you know, I'm losing a lot of the detail. But I'll tell you what, I've never washed my hands so many times in like 3 days, and I hope, you know, just wash your hands, people. Wash your hands. I'm definitely going to be washing my hands a lot more. I've Lysoled so many things at the house. Really don't want my kids to get it. I should have just stayed somewhere else where they couldn't get it. I just locked myself in my son's room. His room's on the other side of the house. Just lock myself in there so they can't be in the area where I am. But I'd really feel horrible if they got what I have, because it's horrible. It feels like my eyes are going to explode. So now I'm at a different doctor. The ER sent me here because nobody was on call for the hospital. So now I'm gonna have another bill, but I don't know what's going on with my eyes. Like, my vision seems to keep getting worse. But I'm just tired. I don't really sound like this. I'm just like super tired for some reason. Anyway, that's all I know so far. See what this doctor's gonna do. See if they're gonna look at me. I'll go from there. So obviously my eyes cleared up. It took about 2 weeks for the pink to clear up in my eyes, and then it took about another week and a half, 2 weeks, to get my vision back 100% in my eyes. And I still don't have, I'm like 20/30 in my right eye, and I think that's the best it's gonna get. I got a scratch in front of the pupil, but I think it's the cornea. The ophthalmologist said that you know, probably won't get better, but it won't get worse. So I know you can get it fixed or whatever with lasers or whatever, but I'm not gonna deal with that right now. It was unfortunate. I ended up, you know, leaving Ohio empty-handed. it sucked because I was in Cincinnati, but I was literally bedridden pretty much because I couldn't see. Jason sending me pictures of deer after deer after deer because it was a cold front. And those deer started getting active, and it just sucks because I had to go and get some goop in my eye that ruined my hunting season. Or at least my Ohio hunting season. I guess that's a wrap for my hunting season. I don't know if I'm going to do a wrap-up video this year. I was really hoping to do some ice fishing. Unfortunately, we haven't had any ice. It's been high 30s, early 40s all through January and even into February now. I mean, it's cold right now. It's like, I think it's 17 degrees outside, but it's supposed to be 40 the rest of the month. So, I don't know. It's weird, man. I know it's the hottest January ever recorded since we've been recording them or whatever. And I'm sure February is probably going to be pretty close. And it sucks. I am going to meet up with a friend, go do some salmon fishing on the rivers. And then it's going to get into turkey season and fishing season. So I plan on doing some trips down in Detroit and doing some walleye fishing. Plan on doing some turkey hunting. I don't know if I'm going to travel this year or not, but I'm at least going to do some hunting here in Michigan on my own. I'm going to take Hendrix, Gemma, and Ethan. Probably we'll all get a turkey tag this year. And then I'll probably meet up with Jason at some point and do some turkey hunts as well. But I'll still be doing active stuff and outdoors. I'll still be making videos. Hopefully you guys will still be watching. I'm not much better of a fisherman than I am a hunter, but I catch more fish than I shoot deer. So we have that. I'm definitely a better turkey hunter because I got 2 last year and I got 1 deer. So I got that going for me. I want to thank everybody for watching. People that watched all or most of my hunts, I got a lot of respect for you because you pretty much know I'm not going to get a deer. I mean, that's just that's just been my luck the last 2 years. But anyway, thanks for watching. Comment down below. Hit that like button. Subscribe. I gotta go.